A peaceful day of pampering rudely interrupted at a nail salon in Snellville, Georgia. Take a look at this. A brawl broke out among customers this week. It all started when a mother and daughter reportedly started yelling about the salon's pricing. When a customer yelled back, the fighting began. A third woman reportedly got into the mix and threw a ceramic bowl, which injured a bystander.
And from there, it was off the chain. Bowls was flying, glass was flying, hair was flying.
This is how we're going to spend our Thanksgiving, with me healing.
Joining us again, psychologist Alduin Tartt, and from Los Angeles, human behavior expert Wendy Walsh, who is the co-host of The Doctor. So, Wendy, let's start with you. What do you make of this whole scene?
Did I mention earlier that as a species we're becoming more peaceful and less violent? Well, in order for that to take place, you have to actually socialize out violent behavior. Every 2-year-old starts by hitting, and every mother says, no, we don't hit. But in plenty of families, this anger management, if you will, is not socialized in people. So when they're feeling fight or flight, when they're having a fear response, violence will come out and aggression will come out of them before an ability to negotiate with words, apparently.
Alduin, what triggers the others to get involved? You know, you're watching a fight and all of a sudden now I'm involved because I'm so angry as well.
I mean, it depends on our aggressive script a lot of times. Sometimes we say if someone disrespects me, then I want to jump into it. I want to say this and say that. But a lot of times it depends on the size, your mood, how you're dressed, whether you feel that one person is a victim. Oftentimes you feel that 2 people are in the wrong and you kind of let them battle it out themselves. But I thought that pedicures would be messed up by fighting.
Yeah, hockey game's
Not to
one
mention
thing.
hair.
Yeah, Wendy, you think that, I guess this argument was about pricing. I mean, is financial stress in play here, likely?
No, I don't think the content of the argument is really what we should talk about here, because obviously human beings have conflict all day long. They certainly do with their spouses, their ex-spouses, their teenagers. Conflict exists all day long. The question is, you know, my hero Freud once said, the first man to hurl a word instead of a stone had begun to evolve. So it's a point of learning these anger management techniques and using negotiation and verbal language instead of fists.
But it can be tough, Alduin, so, you know, and especially during the holidays, there's a lot of stress. There are a lot of relatives over at your house that normally aren't there. How do you keep from not losing your cool in a situation like we saw there?
You have to realize that, tough times pass. You have to stay focused on what the silver lining is in the dark cloud. So I'm out of work, but I'm spending more time with my kids. And if you don't do that, you don't take care of yourself, and you allow the stress to mount up, the slightest little thing can set you off.
All right, Wendy, advice this holiday season, how do you maintain a stress-free environment?
Try as best you can to bring your higher self to your holiday tables. When we all meet up with our family of origin, it seems like we all become 10 years old again, and the old sibling rivalries happen, and we're like an angry teenager with our parents again. But we have to remember who we are as an adult and bring that higher self into our family. And also, this is a great opportunity for forgiveness. This is a time where we can let go of the victim archetype that we may carry and say that it's time to forgive some of the trauma that may have happened in our early life, as hard as that is.
And we are evolving. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy Walsh from Los Angeles. Alduin, thank you. Alduin Tartt here with us in Atlanta. Well, check